And welcome to the Ireland career mode here on FC25. It feels like a long time since I've said that. Obviously, we are doing a Celtic career mode at the moment, but also I said from the very beginning we were going to be managing the Irish national team as well. After not being included in the World Cup because EA just threw up two middle fingers like they were Stone Cold Steve Austin, we do have European qualifiers here, and what a game to kick things off. Against our Celtic cousins in Scotland. I was going to say at the Aviva, but the Aviva Stadium is not in the game. But let's just pretend it's at the Aviva, and let's also give you a look at the group stage. I don't know why it's blacked out like that. I mean, international management has been in the game for 11 years now, I think it is. I'm pretty sure. Let me actually think about that. Was it FIFA 13 was the first one? I'm pretty sure it was. I'm overthinking this, but anyways, regardless of that, it's been in the game for a long time. I'm pretty sure it was FIFA 13. Actually, would that be 12 years? I can't do maths. Anyways, I just want to get into this, lads. I'm so excited. The thing is blacked out. They've had over a decade of having international management in the game, and you still have issues like this, but whatever. Scotland, Croatia, Hungary, and the Ukraine are our group opponents. Not the easiest group, let's just say that. Hungary might be considered the kind of, underdogs of the group overall. I mean, some people might argue that we are as well, but I think we've got a better team than Hungary. Scotland obviously have a decent team, and Croatia not only have a decent team, but in this career mode, they are the World Cup winners. They won the World Cup in the most recent international tournament, so they will be the favourites in this group. Ukraine have always had good players in their team, so not going to be taking them lightly. So I'm quite excited to see how this goes, but a little bit nervous as well. Let me just show you the squad here really quick. So if we go here, the front three here I'm very excited about. Ogbene, Ferguson, Johnston. But of course we have, where is he? Tyler Goodrum, 69 rated, but we know how good he can be. The legend of the Oxford career mode. One of many legends, I should say, of the Oxford career mode. Cullen and the small bone in midfield, but I am going to make a change here now, and I'm going to put Ward in here. So it's going to be Ward and Smallbone. Cullen, of course, a Tarl United legend. If you know, you know. Back five here. Manning, Scales, O'Brien, who I'm related to. Collins, McNamara, and Quiveen Kelleher in goal. Although Bazunu, 78 rated, another legend of the Oxford career mode, it means we've got two very good goalkeepers in the team. So I'll want to give them both a chance because it's going to be interesting to see which one ends up being the main goalkeeper for us if and when we get to an international tournament. I know it looks a bit all over the place at the moment, the squad. I've literally only just gotten into it. Adamida is going to go onto the bench there. We obviously have him at Celtic. But I will give Ferguson the start here. 80 rated, currently playing for Manchester United, the team he supported when he was growing up and the team I support in real life. So that's good to see. Hopefully he can smash it at Old Trafford. And of course, hopefully he can smash it here with Ireland as well. So let's fix up the bench a small bit. I kind of like to go in the order of position. So Ida, McAteer, Cannon. We don't really need two strikers on the bench, so let's go with Cullen and swap him and him and him. So sorry now, let me just get this sorted here. I'm a bit OCD with stuff like this. There we go. We don't have another left back. Oh, we do. Never mind. Yes, we do. Which means that... Who am I going to take off? I'll take off Knight, just to have a left back there. So we've got two midfielders. Smodics is a cam, but he can play basically anywhere from the midfield or the front three. So he's a good versatile player to have. McAteer, the winger. Ida, a striker. Cullen, a midfielder. Two centre-backs there. A left back. Abasele at right back. Bazunu, the backup goalkeeper. I'm pretty happy with that. So that is the team we are going to go with. Do I put Goodrum in? Do I put Tyler Goodrum in? Yes. No offense to McAteer. You know what? Smodics is actually the one we'll take out because... Oh, sorry. What have I done? Oh, I've put Smodics in goal. Okay, give me a second here. I'm getting too excited. Right, sorry about that. Here we go. So I'm going to put Smodics in the reserves for this first game. It's nothing against him. Listen, he's 75 rated. Only 30 years old, so, not overly old, but he's not going to grow much more. Whereas Tyler Goodrum, 23. McAteer, 24. And obviously Goodrum, we know how good he is from the Oxford United Road to Glory career mode in FC 24. So, let's get into this first game here against Scotland. Let's go into the analysis first, actually. So their probable lineup: Clark, Hickey, McKenna, Porte, very French-looking name there for a Scottish player. Bates, Robertson, Armstrong, Ferguson, Scott McTominay, Morgan, and Shea Adams up front. Doak on the bench there. We had him with Oxford as well. Tierney, McGinn, Hendry, Shankland, Conway, and Gunn. I bet they believe in Hendry, even though they have him on the bench. Sorry, it was the most clever analogy I could think of. So the way this is being uploaded as well is I am going to be doing the Celtic career mode, obviously, mostly on this channel, but the Ireland career mode is going to be recorded in between. So I'm currently recording this on, what date is today? The 18th, I think, of October. If my phone will load. Sorry, the 19th of October. So some of these episodes might be uploaded like a good bit after they're recorded, but that's because obviously we are in the middle of the Celtic career mode here, and I wanted to keep these as separate as possible. So yeah, listen, we've stalled enough here. Let's get into it. Ireland versus Scotland, ultimate difficulty, our first game in the European Championship qualifiers. Let's be having ya. The Irish fans out in their numbers. Dublin looking slightly different from how it normally looks, as does the stadium. It doesn't even look like the Aviva. And it's annoying as well because if you pick a club in career mode that doesn't have a real stadium, you can edit the stadium and pick different, generic stadiums and make them look a bit more like the stadium of the club that you're using. But you can't do that with international management, which is so frustrating. And I've always said it. The Aviva Stadium, which is where Ireland play international football at home, was the venue for the Europa League final last year. And the Champions League final stadium has always been in the game because of the having the license to the UEFA competitions. But they didn't include the Europa League stadium last season, which is annoying. Although this year, to be fair, the Champions League stadium is not in the game because it's the Allianz Arena, which PES or eFootball has the exclusive rights to. Really annoying. I really hope one of these days that they can come to some sort of agreement for stuff like that, because it's very, very annoying. But here we go. Let's just pretend that Aaron Naveen is being played in the background there. I went to see Ireland play Scotland actually in a European qualifier back in 2015. So this is a fixture I've seen in real life. It was a 1-1 draw. Johnny Walters getting the goal for Ireland that day. I do remember when Flower Scotland came on. Every single person in the Aviva Stadium that day was up and singing it. It's a beautiful national anthem. But here we go. Ireland against Scotland. Two of the home nations looking to qualify for the Euros. Scotland, of course, did take part in the previous European Championship. We did not. The last time we were in the Euros was 2016, where we had quite a decent run. A draw against Sweden in a game where I thought we played really well. The Belgian game, let's not talk about. Famously beating Italy with that Robbie Brady goal to qualify for the last 16. And then heartbreak against France in a game where we did hold our own, but unfortunately did get knocked out. Here's Evan Ferguson though. Oh, unlucky. McGinn doing really well there. Here's Armstrong. Over to Morgan. They've got a decent team, Scotland. They're not a team to take lightly. It's quite a evenly matched game in a lot of areas, but there's other areas where I feel like they definitely have the better players. Robertson obviously being the main one. McTominay as well though. Here's McNamara. Over to Scales, of course a player with Celtic. Now Ward, who we have out on loan at Southampton from Celtic. Here's Johnston. Back over to Ward. Oh, that's not where I wanted the ball to go at all. I actually watched an interesting video as well from Jogger FIFA, one of my favourite FIFA YouTubers. Actually, let me hold that thought for a sec. Collins does really well there. He actually did a video on international management in the game, and I have to say he hit the nail on the head when it came to a lot of the problems with international management. It's a shame that it's basically been the same since FIFA 13, which would have been 12 years ago. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't do maths earlier. I keep thinking we're still in 2023. That's the thing. But still, over a decade of this mode and nothing has really changed. Here's Ward. Good ball in, unlucky. Gunn catches that. Something tells me that Gunn's a bit of a badass. If you know, you know. Oh my goodness me! Oh, well, I tell you what. That was nearly a calamity at the back there for Scotland. That was a badass mistake, I'll tell you that much. Here's Hickey now. Armstrong. Oh, small bone, you'll get there. Well done. Now Ferguson. Good ball over the top. Ward! Oh, it's a brilliant finish from Ward! Well, we've brought him up through the youth academy with Celtic. He's currently applying his trade out on loan at Southampton. And he's just scored his first goal for Ireland. Or at least the first goal that we've scored with him. We've simmed a few friendlies. He might have done something in those games. But this is the one that matters the most. A beautiful finish. Tucks it into that bottom corner. Gunn got nowhere near it. And it's Ireland 1, Scotland 0. Get in there. Perfect start. I think we have been the better team. So, it's nothing more than we deserve. And I'm glad to see that one of our youth academy players that we've nurtured is the one to open up our account here in the European qualifiers. But Scotland will look to respond straight away. Good tackle there. An interception by Collins. Here's Manning now. Over to Johnston. Oh, Ward. He's in again. Over to Evan Ferguson. Oh, Ferguson, who we actually did have at Cloyne United as well, didn't we? But I never really was able to make him a star in that team. Obviously, we had JJ up front, who took it to a new level. So it was no fault of Ferguson's. He was just behind an amazing player in JJ. Here's Johnston. Now Smallbone. 5 minutes to go before half time. Evan Ferguson. Go on, have a go. Why not? Oh, I tell you what, it was travelling. Decent pace behind the shot as well. Keeper got a hand to it. We'll get the corner here. Would love to get a second goal right before the halftime break. Scales! Deflects off the Scottish defender and right into the arms of Gunn again. But I really do hope in real life that Ireland can actually qualify for the World Cup. I know it's probably a bit of a pipe dream, to be honest, as we reach the halftime break here. Ward's goal enough to separate the two Celtic nations here. The Irish flag's flying. And we're flying as well at the moment. Craig Ward, the baby-faced assassin, youth academy player, as I say. God, the remote went very weird there. I could not. The button delay on this game is absolutely terrible. I know somebody said you can turn it off in the settings, but I don't think it's actually anything to do with that. I think it's just a genuine issue with the game. Scotland look to get off to a good start here. Conway. Ooh, Kelleher with a good save. But yeah, as I was saying, I do hope Ireland can qualify for the World Cup. 2002 was the last time we were in a World Cup. So I've never properly experienced Ireland in a World Cup. I was 5 in 2002, I think, or 4. How old was I? 99, 2000, 2001. I was 4. Again, I can't do maths. So the vaguest of the vaguest memories I have of the World Cup. A lot of retrospective memories. But obviously, I've experienced 2 European Championships with mixed results, 2012 and 2016. Oh, Scotland very nearly getting the equaliser there. Hendry with the header. Didn't believe in himself enough. But yeah, I'd love to experience Ireland in a World Cup, especially in North America. That would be pretty cool. Here's Ward. Over to Ferguson. Ward again. He's been running the show today. Goes back to Collins. Here's Smallbone. Oh. Harry Suter with the interception. I did feel a little bit sorry for Scotland back in 2016. Obviously, you had England, Ireland, Northern Ireland and Wales all in the Euros. And then you had Scotland at home, making sure that the washing was being done whilst we were all away. But it'd be nice if all the home nations could qualify. Here's Smallbone. Oh, good save. Now Ward. Go on, hit it. Probably wishful thinking to think that was going to be on target. But anyways, 25 minutes to go. This game is flowing by. Oh, Conway, he's done us there. Oh, brilliant from Collins. Here's Jake O'Brien. Did really well to recover there at the back. Scales. Oh, but he's lost it. I didn't think I'd like this formation, but I have to say defensively, it really, really helps us out. Might need to start using it with Celtic a little bit. Especially for some of the European games against some of the stronger teams. We're losing this midfield battle a lot at the moment, though. And we nearly lost the defensive battle there. Quiveen Kelleher with a brilliant save. The real-life Liverpool goalkeeper, playing for Berlin, Union Berlin that is, in this career mode. I'm going to take off Scales for O'Shea. I'm going to bring on Umabamidele as well for Collins. They're just looking a little bit tired. And you know what? I'm going to bring on Adamida for Ferguson as well. We know how good he can be for Celtic. As they bring on Shankland. Ferguson hasn't really had any clear-cut opportunities. But Ida knows how to create them. We've seen that an awful lot. As I say, at Celtic Park. McNamara, oh, he's made a horrible error there, but thankfully Kelleher makes a save. And they were unable to get the follow-up. Can we hit them on the break here now with Adamida? Go on, Adam. He's done really well. Ward's in. Just doesn't have the pace, though. Just did not have the pace. We nearly got there again. Morgan now on the ball. What can he do? It's a good ball in for Shankland. Bloody hell. Almost with the spectacular. Oh, I tell you what, he got good connection on it. He took the bottle out, but couldn't find the back of the net. And we breathed a huge sigh of relief there. We come into the final 10 minutes here, still 1-0 up. A second goal now would be very, very welcome. Oh, I thought Ward was going to keep running. It was a good ball. Over to him is Ida. Loses it. Well, the first half we were definitely the better team. The second half we can count our blessings that we're still 1-0 up. Scotland will feel very, very disappointed if they don't get this equaliser with the amount of chances they've had. John McGinn, Shankland, off the bar, and it's headed away. Oh my God, we are living dangerously here. We're like an ECW pay-per-view. Here's Smallbone. Go on. Will Smallbone, the captain, has surely sealed it for Ireland now. 2-0 here with 2 minutes to go. Heartbreak for Scotland. Jubilation for Ireland. And surely that's 3 points here in our opening qualifying game. The substitutes and the management are all joining in the celebrations, and rightly so. It's a good finish by the captain. Keeper got nowhere near it. And you know what? Let's make a couple of time-wasting subs. Ward, he's done brilliantly here today. We'll take him off for Cullen. We'll bring on Goodrum as well for Johnston. Just to run down the clock a small bit. Oh, and breathe. And breathe. But I tell you what, that's getting me very excited for Ward being included in the Celtic team. I feel like he'll be a long-term replacement for Christie. Here's Morgan. Oh, good interception there by Umabamidele. Can't see how much added time there is. Hopefully not too much longer. That should be that. And it is. Perfect start to this campaign. Scotland, very unlucky not to get anything from this game as well, though. We do have to keep that in mind. But it's 2-0 here to kick things off at the Aviva. I'm just going to keep calling it the Aviva, lads. Or, you know what? Let's come to a compromise. Let's call it Lansdowne Road, which is what the old ground used to be called, built on the same site. But Will Smallbone got the winner. Ward got the opener. 3 points here to start out the campaign. And now we must take on the Ukraine in what promises to be an even tougher game. Of course, I meant Croatia and not the Ukraine. No offence to the Ukraine. It was Croatia that we're playing. The current world champions in the next game. Oh, this one has me nervous. Scotland, as I say, were very unlucky there not to get the get the equaliser to make it all square. But Croatia, I feel like, will be doing well to keep a clean sheet in this game. Do I want to keep everything the same? You know what? I'm going to start Adamida over Evan Ferguson, just because. The back five, nobody's overly tired, but I am going to give Omobamidele a game. I did like the feel of him when he came on. That sounds wrong, but you know what I mean. McNamara, how old is he? He's 27. I'm going to give Ebosele a game. I've just realised he's higher rated. Why did I think he wasn't? I'm stupid. But he's a bit younger. He's one rating higher. Let's give him a game. And, oh yeah, Zaz, I forgot about him. Yeah, let's put him on the bench instead of McAteer. And do I start him instead of Ogbene? No, we'll keep it as is. We can make the changes if needs be. But away against the world champions, I'm nervous. I don't know if I've said that enough times, but I am quite nervous about this one. I love how Will Smallbone looks literally nothing like his picture. It's so funny. We're going to keep him as the captain for now as well. We'll address that honour for the next few games as the career mode progresses. Sorry, I'm very distracted here at the moment. Never mind. I thought there was a big-ass spider in my room. He's actually quite small. The shadow was making him look a bit bigger. I had a mini heart attack. Sorry, what I was saying was the captain's armband is something that we'll discuss more as this career mode progresses, and the closer we get to the international tournaments. But it's away against the world's best team in Croatia, or at least the world champions. Let's see what we can do here. Is Manning over to Johnston. Adamida, is he onside? Yes, he is. Oh, just too heavy a touch. Oh, and he's taking off the goalkeeper as well. Getting stuck in there, Adamida. But yeah, the reason I made the distinction there about being the world's best team and the world champions is because we all know what this game is like. I mean, there's been some interesting teams winning trophies in career mode over the years. I'll never forget, I think it was FIFA 23. Club Brugge in Season 1 of a Manchester United career mode I was doing won the Champions League. And they hadn't really made any, sensational signings. It was basically their core team with one or two small additions to it. Oh, Will Smallbone's done well here. Go on, keep running, Will. The captain. Oh, living up to that honour at the moment. Boselli now, over to Omobamidele. Responsibility is the word I'm trying to think of. It's an honour to be captain as well, but responsibility was the word I was looking for. But it just was not, it was not entering my brain there, as I thought that the spider who bit Peter Parker was in my room. Was that a big spider? I don't know. I haven't seen those films in years. There's Jake O'Brien now, over to Scales. And now Manning. Ida. Oh, lovely football. Over to Johnston. That's a good ball over the top. If Ida can get there, he nearly did. Unlucky. Croatia now on the ball. Is Meyer. Thought he was going to be offside there, but we were playing him on. Oh, there's absolutely nobody near him. What a save by Quiveen Kelleher. I tell you what, I don't like the team he plays for in real life, but I'm a huge fan of Quiveen Kelleher, a fellow Cork man. His uncle was actually in my village not too long ago. It breaks my heart as well to know that apparently he supported United growing up, Quiveen Kelleher. Such a shame that he had to go to Liverpool. But I do think, though, in all seriousness, like, bias aside, he should probably move on from Liverpool. I know it's easier for me to say that as a United fan. I don't want him to play for Liverpool, but obviously they have Alisson. Mamardashvili is joining them next season in real life, so don't know how many more chances he's going to get. So I'd like to see him go elsewhere. Oh, he's probably going to be kept busy here in this game. Oh, he makes another good save, and it's going to go up for another corner for Croatia. Good save again by Quiveen. I do have to laugh sometimes when I see people try to pronounce his name. I will say, though, it's not been a common name that I've come across too much either, and I'm from Ireland. But it's the Irish translation of Kevin, is what it means. And I tell you what, Kavina's been kept busy. It's another corner here. Kovacic will take it short, it looks. His Major, however you say his name. Oh, good block. And these games are being played on Ultimate difficulty as well. I'm going to keep it on Ultimate. This is the earliest I've ever gone on to Ultimate difficulty in the life cycle of the game. Oh, that's a poor pass. Oh, but Ward couldn't get there. But I want to embrace the challenge. I don't want things being too easy. Here's Kovacic. That's a good ball. And Kelleher couldn't keep that one out. I thought for a second he was going to. But the world champions have taken the lead. And you can't say that it's against the run of play. It's been coming. It's basically right on the penalty spot. Defence not able to keep up with them. He's done well to keep onside. Took his time with the finish as well. Kelleher would have taken a good save for him to get there. And it's 1-0 to the Croatians. Oh, and we've given it right back to them. Come on, lads. Let's not panic now. Let's not panic. Take it easy. Oh, Ward. Not having as good a game here as he did against Scotland. Omobamidele now. Over to Smallbone. Ogbene, not really been involved, but we haven't put the ball over to him too much. Oh, Ida, well done. And then we lose it again. You can really feel the gulf in class here, I have to say. Only one added minute. Doesn't look like we're going to get another chance. I say another chance. I don't think we really had any shots on target in that half, did we? 1-0 down. Listen, we got dominated. I'm not going to lie. But we are still very much in this game. Quivine Kelleher made a few decent saves. Just need to try and create some more chances. Do I want to make any changes, is the question. I'm going to actually give Azaz here. I'm going to bring him on here at half-time. Do I bring on Goodrum as well? Do I roll back the years and put Tyler Goodrum on? Yes. Go on, why not? Honest to God, what a player in the Oxford United Road to Glory career mode. I love how I said rolling back the years. We literally did that career mode earlier this year. So, like, you know, bit of an exaggeration. But still, he was absolutely quality in that career mode. Half thought about bringing him into Celtic, and I still might, to try and loan him out to see if he can grow a bit more. Sometimes players do tend to... Ooh, good save by Kelleher. Didn't think they'd get that shot off. Players do tend to grow a lot more when you put them out on loan. It's a bit of a glitch, but it's a glitch I'll happily take advantage of if it helps us out. Good save by Kelleher again. He's had some brilliant performances in real life, and he's bringing that form into the game here. His Manning. Probably need to look at scouting more left backs as well, though. It's a position I don't really feel like we have an awful lot of quality. Right backs, we've got quite a few promising players out on loan at the moment. From the Celtic side of this career mode is Adam Ida. Speaking of the Celtic side of this career mode, he brings his form from that save into this one. And we get the equaliser here against Croatia, against the run of play. Ferguson wasn't able to do much against Scotland, but Ida has taken one of his only chances so far in this game to get the equaliser. Back on level terms here. Let's try and keep that momentum going into this game. Honestly, if we could win this one, I'd be very, very confident about our qualifying prospects. Smallbone. Over to Ida. Come on. Oh, you could feel the pendulum swinging in our favour here. But Croatia... Oh, he's offside. I was going to say they've heard my words. And they know about the amount of times I jinx things on this channel. And they're about to punish it. Or punish me there, I should say. But thankfully we get away with it. Here's Goodrum. Oh, I thought Ward was going to keep running there, but he still has it. It's Ward. Ooh, looking for goals in back-to-back games. Cleared away, though. Manning. Ida. Ooh. Smallbone. Go on, lad. Oh, it's a good save. Cleared away. Ida would have been there to poach it home. But they did get rid of it. Ooh, Jake O'Brien nearly went flying through the back of the Croatian player there. He's looking a bit leggy as well, O'Brien. Ward. Good man. It's Ward. Oh, it's a decent save. And you know what? Let's look at making some more changes. O'Brien is knackered. Let's bring on Collins. Is there anybody else who we could bring on at the moment? Ward is tired, but I'm going to keep him on for now. Yeah, let's just leave it like that. We'll just make that defensive change there, just to make sure that we're not conceding any chances due to tired legs. Here's Goodrum, who definitely has fresh legs at the moment. Forced a decent save. And they regain possession. Tudor now running down this right-hand side. Scales also looking a bit leggy as well, to be fair. That's beautifully chest back by Collins to Kelleher. Can we play it out from the back now? I can see Goodrum. Oh, but it's Manning who's going to get there. Can he keep that in? He can, but he wins the throw-in. Croatia making a change. Luka Modric probably retired at this stage as well, but I'm sure his regen is probably in this team somewhere. Ward. Ida. Back to Ward. Goodrum will get it out here on the left-hand side. Cut back. Ward. Small bone. Oh, decent block. Couldn't get it through the crowd of defenders there. Ten minutes left. I mean, a draw away from home against Croatia wouldn't be a bad result. Just take him out. I'll take the red. Okay, it's not even going to be a red. They played the advantage, which means he's only going to get a yellow, Liam Scales. I'll take that. I'll take that. Call me Gary Barlow, because I'll take that. But what I won't take is them putting this free kick on target, which they do. Off the line. Homer Bamardelli keeping us in this game. Here's Adamida. Oh, go on. Small bone. I don't believe this. I don't believe it. Small bone. Oh, what have I done? Oh, what have I done? Oh my god. Oh, what have I done? Oh, and they're going to get the counter-attack here. Oh, I tried to be too clever. I'm a bloody idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. The perfect shot. Oh, I'm never going to live that down. If we don't qualify from this group, we already know the moment where it could have been so much different. Oh, I'm actually so mad at myself right now. You've no idea. Just when I thought I couldn't make things even worse. Just when I thought I couldn't make things even worse. Well, Kelleher has been our man of the match in this game, and he needs to be the hero of the match here. Penalty kick in the last minute. It's 1-1. Just moments after we could have won this, and we've lost. Oh, I've let the country down. I have let the country down. What was I thinking there? I tried to do a Fernando Torres at Anfield in 2014, and I've actually just done a Steven Gerrard, and I've slipped up. Oh, there's nobody to blame but myself. I have nobody to blame but myself for that. We do lose here against the world champions, and it was in our grasp to win it. That is so frustrating. And as I said, only one person to blame, and it's me. Oh, for fuck's sake. What a disgrace. And that's not me talking about the end of that Croatia game. Look at this. You can't see the points tally. You can't see games played, wins, draws, losses, goals scored against or goal difference. All you can see is the badges and next stage. EA, get your fucking shit together. This is an absolute joke. International management is not a new feature to the game where you will have some bugs. 12 years, lads. 12 bloody years. I've been so excited to experience it properly for the first time, and this is what we're having to deal with. Absolute disgrace. But anyways, lads, we are in second place after 2 games. Very good result against Scotland. Good performance against Croatia, and then what happened. I apologise, I will learn from it, and I will make sure that that doesn't happen again. But I'm very happy with how the team is performing, and I'm confident that we can get through this group stage. So these episodes are going to be uploaded one after the other, in terms of the Ireland side of this career mode. I'm not going to do a Celtic episode one day and then an Ireland episode the next day. I'm going to upload them almost as separate entities, really. Of course, there is a crossover in the sense that they are in the same save and we are developing youth players with Celtic. But also, I do want to keep them as separate as possible, just so that they both have their the same shine. And they have their own individual uniqueness, I suppose. So that's how I'm going to do this. So there might be a little bit of a time gap between how I record the Ireland games and upload them. But don't worry, I will get them up as soon as we finish the Celtic side of things. So anyways, lads, that will do it for this episode of the Ireland Career Mode. Decent start to our European Championship qualifying group. Let's bring that momentum into our next couple of games against the Ukraine and Hungary. And I will talk to you all when that arrives. Take care.